when I was elected mayor in January of 2024, I started with the same exact salary that Philadelphia Mayor Jim Kenney had on December the 31st when he had his last day in office. That was $261,497.
Wow. What's today, Thursday? That's day 3?
Yo,
oh my God, I can smell it.
Oh my God, I can smell it too.
I can fucking smell it.
We're going to have a UFC fight. We're going to have a UFC fight. Think of this, on the grounds of the White House. We have a lot of land there. We're going to build a little, we're not, Dana's going to do it. Dana's great, one of a kind. We're going to have a UFC fight, championship fight, full fight, like 20, 25,000 people. And we're going to do that as part of 250 also. We're going to have some incredible events, some professional events, some amateur events. But the UFC fight's going to be a big deal.
3 is back. Little danger zone. To the danger zone. Anyway, I got flagged in the last video for the 10 seconds I was playing from somebody else. So the people in fucking Zimbabwe aren't allowed to watch my fucking videos because, at least not my videos, but the people in Zimbabwe are not allowed to listen to the song that I was playing. Like, I'll probably get flagged on this again, this one too. Like, the people in Rwanda can't listen to Kenny Loggins' Danger Zone because they don't have copyright laws that protect the artists in Rwanda. I know I got like 3.2 billion people watching the views on my YouTube videos, but relax, whatever social media sites blocking these songs in the background. Alright, I'm not making money off this crap. And if I was making money off this crap, it wouldn't be on this media platform. Alright? Anyway, it's day 5. We're going into day 5 of the spicy, juicy stank that's going on in Philadelphia. And that's so funny. The mayor went on ranting. She went on a meltdown rant. What is Gen Z called? I forgot what the Gen Z calls their meltdowns, but she had a meltdown. Anytime you start a press conference telling people that she hasn't given herself a pay raise, that she still makes $260,000 a year, you're completely fucking clueless. Like, the people that are making $48,000 a year to clean up your trash don't want to hear that you're making $260,000, so you just lost it. Anything you say after that falls onto deaf ears. All right? I can't. How does this lady get voted in? I know how she gets voted in, but you goofs will call it a conspiracy theory. The funny thing is, I'm still batting 1,000 on my fucking conspiracy theories. I've told you once, I'll tell you again. The difference between a conspiracy theory and reality is about 6 or 7 months. All right. So anyway, so she went on this rant trying to blame the guy that's making $16 an hour to slug fucking other people's slop in 120 degree weather, wanting a 4%, 5% pay raise. All right, where was my thought going on this? Anyway, so like, nobody wants to hear you rant. Just what we want to hear is that they're going back to work ASAP. But I'm gonna show Alpha 3 is gonna show his support to the union over there by taking all his trash over to Philadelphia and dumping it on the streets of Philadelphia. And I'm not telling you what to do, but there's a way to support these trash guys. All right, Alpha 3 is just doing it by taking his trash over there and filling up the streets with his own trash. And some of you might think that's disgusting, like you cunts downtown in Trenton. Oh, that's disgusting, you're disgusting. But everybody wins except for the mayor by doing that. All right, my trash guys win because now they don't have to pick up my trash. They get an easy pass, a monopoly, don't go to jail pass, or whatever, however you say it. But they get an easy pass through my house by not having to pick up my trash. And I show support. I feel good about myself because I'm showing support for the little man, as I've always done. As Alpha 3's always showed support for the little man. And then I get to stick it to another dumbass Democratic leader in Philadelphia. I don't know how these people get in. No, I know how they get in. Like, the balls on this transgender mayor in fucking Philadelphia, right? You assign like 10, 15 new jobs to your family and friends and pay them $100,000, but you don't want to pay the little guy that actually does the hard work. It's a lesson for you correctional officers in New Jersey State Prison. I've always been a warrior for the little guy. Like that head bop? I know what you're all waiting for. Damn, it took me 5 minutes to figure it out. Like, stop bobbing your head and dancing and talk about shit. We want to see that. We want to see you shake your fucking pre-workout. You got it. Alpha 3's a crowd pleaser. Anyway, I saw a video of Trump talking about he was going to have a UFC event on the White House lawn. That'll be great. That'll be fucking awesome. Can you imagine Trump Daddy hosting him and Dana White hosting a UFC event right there on the fucking White House lawn? I'm going to try to get tickets for that. I'll pay $20,000 to get tickets for that. That'll be great. Trump Daddy hosting UFC events at the White House. I remember when those cunts downtown, just a overweight slug investigator trying to gather information on Alpha 3 so they could try to stick the screws to Alpha 3. I went downtown to answer questions. They wanted me to stand tall and answer questions. I just looked at this lady like she was out of her mind. So anyway, she's just one of those, one of your typical bald-headed, overweight liberals asking me questions. So in one of my previous videos, there was a UFC event coming up, and everybody knows Alpha 3's the Conor McGregor, the biggest Conor McGregor fan. And anyway, so Alpha 3 went down there to answer some questions, and in one of my videos I was getting all hyped up about a big UFC event. And I went into character as I'm doing now. So I go into Alpha 3 character, and I was talking about how we all want to see blood and guts and grown men beat each other's faces in. Yes, that's what we fucking barbarians and savages love to see. Right? I'm sorry. I spent 12 years in the Marine Corps. I'm sorry if I have a fighting spirit in my soul. Anyway. So, in her final report, because she is a goofy, bald-headed, overweight liberal, she put in a report how I was talking about UFC and men beating each other's faces in, probably because she doesn't understand what UFC is, and then she added her own. That's how you could tell she's not a real investigator. All you do is write your reports based on facts. But she had to put her own opinion into the investigative report, intelligence gathering, and told me and tried to say how disgusting it was that I found joy in watching two men beat each other in a UFC event, right? Trying to discredit me and make me into some kind of out of control, unhinged savage. Now, Alpha 3 is an out of control, unhinged savage. But I also do have discipline, and I have situational awareness, and I know when it is appropriate and when it isn't appropriate to act like a complete fucking savage. Alright? So anyway, I just started laughing. I was this goofy, bald-headed, melanated, fucking overweight liberal goof doesn't understand this, doesn't understand it, right? So anyway, so that's just a funny little story. Anyway, Alpha 3's at the gym. I'm getting ready to put 2 hours in over here. Like, I got to start yelling at people because everybody wants to just talk to me. Like, while I'm at the gym, no females talk to me because the first of all, the females are scared of me, so none of them talk to me. But they get this ego trip that they want all these men to come chasing them around. Alpha 3 doesn't go chasing around Gash, all right? I'm in there to get my pump on. I'm in there to get my flex on. All right? I don't got time to be fucking mingling around, wasting time. So it only leaves the goofy, lonely dudes trying to fucking come around. One dude I had to yell at because he wanted to try to help me out on my sets, because what these goofs don't realize is I'm in the gym for so long and I'm just destroying myself, right? So if they'll come in like 5 or 10 minutes into their workout, they don't know that it's like an hour and a half into mine. My arms are already tired, right? So I go to do my my sets and I can't get these 215-pound dumbbells in an incline chest press, right? I'm just like right on the edge, because what they don't know is that I've already did like 1,000 fucking reps with like 100 pounds, 90 pounds, 80 pounds or whatever, right? So they come over and then they want to just like interrupt me when I'm trying to focus and get intensified. So anyway, the one goof was like asking me if he wanted me to help me, if I wanted him to help me get the 115s up. I'm like, no, I don't fucking need your help. All right, number one, my arms are tired. Now, I didn't tell him this, but this is what I'm explaining to you people, is that number one, my arms are fucking tired. And number two, I never pick up weights that I can't handle. What's the point of getting somebody to help you fucking lift the weight? Just get strong enough to be able to lift the weight. The fuck, right? And then I always use dumbbells, because if I use like a straight bar, or somewhere where I need a spot, then I got to interact with these people, and then they're gonna follow me the fuck around the gym for the next 3 years, and then I got to cancel my membership and go find another gym where nobody knows me. So yeah. So anyway, what was the point of this? I'm heading in here, and I got to put on an angry face, right? I overload. Two servings of Extend, XTEND. All right, I'm gonna give you a tip here. 2 scoops of Extend with 8 ounces, and then 1 bottle of Total War, the little bottles of Total War, and a shot of 5-hour energy, a 5-hour energy shot. All right. So I overload my system with that stuff that gets me totally over the top, and then I go in there and I just mean grill everybody, like, get out of my way, trying to fucking burn this energy out. Anyway, I'm still waiting for that stupid shit from Bayside, Officer Smith from Bayside, to meet me. I'm at Crunch Fitness in Morristown almost every morning. Officer Smith. I wonder if anybody's calling him penis. If anybody's calling him and calling him penis. I would imagine that the word of my video got down to Bayside. He got at least 2 or 3 little fucking crank calls and somebody calling him penis. I would imagine. Anyway, Alpha 3's out. Send it.
What did you think was gonna happen when I arrived here